about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive these into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high level, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. All right, well, best of luck trying to handle the pressure wrestling game of this individual who has really taken the division by storm. And as was the case for you oftentimes in your career, even when the opposition knows what's coming, you can't stop.
Yeah, because this kid has so many different ways to attack you in the wrestling realm. Unfortunately, John, he has not developed the striking to that level. So if you can keep him up right now, we've seen everybody deal with it. When you can't get that takedown, what's left for this guy?
Yeah.
Does this guy still believe? How does he operate in those moments where he doesn't really know what to do? We're going to find out tonight, because this is his toughest fight to date.
And he said he slept in his singlet last night for good energy.
I love that.
Can't be comfortable.
I love that.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here once more is Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joaquin and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, pretty visuals in every direction as we return to the stomping grounds at the Etihad Arena here in beautiful Abu Dhabi. Mixed martial arts, of course, continuing to make its presence felt here in the United Arab Emirates. And we have got a banging show for you here tonight. Let us now get to the action. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round one.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern. Oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's back in full mount, making all these shots count. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Keep working and give me those elbows.
Nicely done. Muhammad's has got full mount now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Muhammad getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, high amplitude head kick.
Oh, great level change there. Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he set it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Back to his feet. 2 minutes to go here in round one. And that left hook landed on the button.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Ooh, big shot lands.
Going upstairs with the left hook. While he continues to stay busy, what do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping these stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns. That was a hard body kick.
Oh, nice jab.
He's got a cut now.
Under a minute now to go. Gets the double leg takedown.
Getting them out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. Back to the feet now. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think we've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Round two straight ahead. All right, that's the end of the round, so the complexion of this one may have changed a little bit. You see the cut above his eye sustained in that round. One of the best cut men in the business. He'll get in there and try to close it up before it becomes a bigger issue than it already is. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Good work with the jab. Oh, big elbow. That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, flying knee to the head. Oh, nice hook. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Past the half guard.
All right, so he continues to learn a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
Watch the arm. There's the arm bar going up.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, he's out. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get...
Oh, he's got his back. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Muhammad's right back to the full mount. Under 2 minutes now in round 2. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Move those hips, get back to guard.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to...
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Muhammad's back in full mount. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Muhammad's going for an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time.
Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
All right, side control now.
30 seconds to guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
For that wrist control now.
Muhammad's in half guard. 15 seconds to go.
Work, 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 work.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Belal Muhammad.
Good round.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys.
Ready.
He is one of those guys
Ready.
that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. he has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Muhammad ground and pound from half guard now.
Just gotta be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's gotta move, John. He's gotta shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. He's in the mouth.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take you over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again or something.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, and there it is again. DC, I know you're not surprised. You saw that one coming from a mile away.
A mile away, because that's all we've seen over and over again. This guy shooting for takedowns and him securing takedowns. So it's no surprise. The earnest is on his partner to try to change the course of this fight. Oh.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. And right into side control.
Gotta watch his neck.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot let it.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Muhammad's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Muhammad. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, look at that.
Serious swelling in and around that left eye. It's starting to close up now. .30 seconds now to go in the round. Muhammad gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Man, this is these guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Muhammad goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, nice hook. Was able to get that one blocked.
Nice block and the follow-up counter with a jab. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big shots raining down.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Side control now. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area.
And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He's up. What submission defense on display.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, and there's that double leg takedown. Hammer fist here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
And now some separation.
Clean with the right hook. Oh, you can feel the breeze. There it is, maybe the seminal blow we see.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch. Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, planted on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. But come on, do something different. Press punch. Do one of the special moves. I mean, Jesus, takedown after takedown.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
That is tight.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Fighters back to their feet here.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Lands a shot to the leg. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
And doing work with the jab.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Nice shots landing from the top position. That was nice.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. That's a big strike right there.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't...
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And got to be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the